Alright, how's everyone doing? Welcome to From Z to A Alphabetical Interviews with Zach Anderson. I am Zach Anderson. Today we're here at Sage Sound Studios for the 41st edition of Monsters of Acoustic Rock, and I am joined by Shane Penguin.
Hello.
Hi. Please introduce yourselves and your instruments.
I'm Tristan and I play the guitar.
I'm Easy and I am the vocalist.
I'm John and I play bass.
And I'm Kenny and I play drums and percussion.
Excellent. So I'm going to ask you the difficult questions as long as it has something to do with the letters of your band name.
Okay.
So we'll start with S. How did Shane Penguin form? Do you guys have any memorable moments from your first gig together?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
As far as the formation goes, I was approached. We did something called the Rock Lottery, which is something they do every year in New Haven, and we were all in a different group together, minus Kenny, who did not partake that year. And he approached me after one of our sets and just said, basically, I really like your guitar playing. I want you to come by sometime and, you know, pick up a guitar and let's see what we can do. And I started going over to his house, and I don't know, within 2 times we got together,
Yeah,
we
2
had like
times.
4 songs, right? And then we're like, I think we should make something out of this. So we
Yeah.
kind of called up on the other boys and took it from there.
The thing that was cool about it is, so Rock Lottery, and 3 of us did it, is this idea where you put your name in a hat and you're going to put in a band with a bunch of strangers.
Oh, wow.
You're going to have to write a set with them in like 3-4 weeks or something like that.
Wow.
Which is like, yeah, it's pretty intense. It's not especially pleasant, but, and you're definitely going to be playing with like, you know, everybody you would consider to be like a weirdo musician you'd never consider you would have. And so like I was recruited to play drums, and that's not really like my main thing, but I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And Dustin Easy was our singer. We were playing like we had like a industrial synth guy in our band and like a punk bassist, and we're like, we'll try and make this work. But like that spirit of like, all right, what we gotta run, we gotta figure out some songs and stuff like that. It was a nice way for us to figure out that we had like some musical chemistry in terms of just, you know, playing catch.
Yeah.
And Tristan was absolutely the same sort of vibe, and so he and Dustin were working together, and Kenny, like, and I, it's weird, like when we first started playing together there was like about like 3/4 of one practice, and then we're like, oh yeah, no, that's a vibe, we got it.
Yeah.
But our first set, it was in the basement of some friends of ours, and I'm trying to remember, like, it was kind of a mess in terms of what was happening with the amp situation. I knew that I was playing through like a PA that was like behind the crowd, so I was like, if people are smiling, I sound good, maybe, I don't know.
Just hope for the best. In
We were actually at the Growlick's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Playing one of their barbecues. It was amazing. So much fun. So much smoke.
Yeah.
So we went over your first show together. What would you guys say has been your musical highlight so far in your career as a band? You don't have to say tonight.
Yeah.
You want to know something? We've been, I think the biggest highlight from all of this, we've all been playing music for a while in different groups and different things like that, and then you have to work really hard in this industry. Except with this band, because this is like probably the least I've really pushed promotion-wise and stuff like that, and doors seem to be opening. People really seem to be vibing with the music. It seems to be an official, like an amazing connection, so much so that we actually have the honor, we're recording our first EP with Dick Steffen from Horizon Music Group. So I have to say, being in the room where some of the horn stuff was done for Blues Brothers 2000 is definitely fun for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's been a great experience working with him so far.
Yes.
Excellent. So if you guys could play a gig with any other band in the world, at any venue in the world, who would it be with and where would it be?
You're gonna get like 4 different answers here.
Yeah,
You wanna go down the line, or?
Yeah.
Alright.
Mine would be a Japanese rock band called Gesu no Kiwami Otome. They are amazing musicians, and I would love to meet and jam. Maybe they'll let me hop on stage with them. You never know.
We'll
You know,
see.
American dream.
It's your dream, man.
I guess I like Tokyo Dome or something.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
alright.
I don't care where. I'll jam in their basement with them, if you know, wherever they play. Like, but yeah, jam with them would be really cool. Like a jazzy, punk rocky kind of indie Japanese band. So that was great stuff.
Nice.
That's so difficult for me.
Too many.
There's way too many.
Choose one.
From a local point of view, I love Fat Astronaut. They're amazing, and that I know that's coming down the road. But I think if I'm like swinging for the fences, man, it's so tough. Can't bring anyone back from the dead.
Is that an option?
Is that an option?
Not yet.
Nope.
No, not yet.
I've been
Medical
informed
science.
it's not.
I'm working on it.
You want to know something? I will say
Top man.
for reasons all personal, it would either be Willie Nelson or Snoop Dogg.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of bands that would be super cool to open for, and a lot of them don't exist anymore. But one that is actually coming through, like New Haven, like tomorrow or next week, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I've been obsessed with her last like 8 records they've released in the past 2 years. I don't know if I had to pick a spot. I would love to play like a big outdoor festival at some point. Like let's say Lollapalooza.
Sure.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yes.
I guess I'll go with the House of Blues instead of the
Okay, all right.
Love that.
Yeah.
Cool name. I've always loved that band. The Boston one.
That's another tough question for me because I love music and I've grown up with all different kinds of genres, from Leonard Skinner to Led Zeppelin to Green Day to Blink-182. But if I had to pick any band, I'll pick 2. It would probably be Green Day
Yeah.
because I love them and they're my influence on drumming. And the second one would probably be Third Eye Blind because they got spacey, instrumental, but they have that nice vibe to them.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent.
Curveball.
The second one is actually like doable.
We touched on it a little bit, but who would you guys say are your biggest musical influences, individually and as a band?
Let's go individually.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, as a band, it's kind of weird because I
Yeah.
guess we kind of just take our own energy and kind of bring it
Yeah.
in from whatever we're.
Yeah.
I can't say. Like, do we have a band that people have said that you guys sound, like
The
like
Police.
That?
There
Yeah,
are
we
a
got the
few
Police
things
one,
like.
interesting. I don't hear it, but
I don't either.
There are a few influences that I feel like they're maybe not like huge for us individually, but just by virtue of some of the ingredients coming together, that they sort of end up that way. Like, I think that there are some resemblances, I guess, between some of what we do and like the Chili Peppers, for instance, or like Sublime. I think like the cheerful melody with a dark message is very much Easy's thing.
Yeah.
with Roman,
Yeah.
of course.
But yeah, the thing is, that's also just a matter of when we've all got pretty broad listening habits and how that sort of comes together. Like Tristan is a big fan of J-Rock, and I enjoy it as well. And I'm big into like classic indie. I was like listening to Doolittle on the way here. I was like, this is a great record. But
We all gotta pick one band.
Okay, all right, we're gonna pick
Right,
one
you
band. I'm gonna
got
say the
40-minute
Dismemberment
video.
Plan. There we go.
Nope, the what?
The Dismemberment Plan.
I never heard of them.
Oh, you should check them
I'm
out.
gonna say the Smiths.
Yes.
They're like one of my top bands.
Kenny?
Cool.
Keeping away from
Yeah.
Well, top bands probably would have to be Green Day for me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm a punk rocker all
Yeah,
the
man.
way, but when it comes to this style of music, it would probably be either like Third Eye Blind or Incubus or Sublime.
Yeah,
Red Hot
totally.
Chili Peppers kind of
Mhm.
feel, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm the complete curveball because I'm influenced by Tom Waits.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes, I believe beautiful melodies should tell me terrible things.
Mhm.
Yes,
So,
definitely.
Well said.
thank you. I stole it from him.
Now, what is something that's essential for you guys to do before a show to get ready? Do you guys have any like pre-show rituals?
Some breathing exercises.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of deep inhales.
Yeah.
Usually in a
Yeah.
circle.
We talk actually. I gotta say, Kenny, I have never been in a band with somebody before who was like so reliable when it comes to like actually. I wrote up your set list. Here it is.
Yeah.
Like that's the sort of small thing that like a lot of bands are just like, oh.
Nonchalantly, like, oh yeah, I'll write it last minute. You know?
Right, exactly, and then somebody's gonna gank like one of the entrances, but like that's an important part for me is like when Kenny hands me the sheet, I'm just like, all right, show mode.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like the little cheat sheet you get before the test.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
I think my ritual is probably going into solitude. I like to like get away from the band and
Yeah.
the people that are at a venue for a bit and just
Mhm.
kind of like, I guess like give myself a mantra or something. You know?
Sure.
Like a-
Yeah.
You get like in a meditative state.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know
yeah.
some like mantras to Ganesh and stuff. So I do those.
I just do the social butterfly thing. I shake hands, kiss babies.
Yeah.
Shake babies, kiss hands.
I've seen it. It's true. And what is your songwriting process? Does it fall on one person? Is it a collaborative effort? Does usually do you guys sit in a room together and work on it, or does like one person come up with like a riff or a melody or anything like that?
When we first started, I had a bunch of riffs that I had written and some new ones that I was working on, and so I brought whatever I had to him. He had old songs and new writings that he was doing. We kind of combined them where we could, came up with those songs and showed it to them, and they added the bass and drums through jams. But lately, a couple of our songs have been more like I have one riff idea that I pitch to them, and we jam it, and then from there we kind of just see where the song goes.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like a natural flow
Yeah.
type of thing. So we've been doing that for the past maybe 2-3 songs that we wrote.
Yeah,
That's
right.
like
And then,
with Mountain.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I had that as third, but yeah, whatever. So like, for the last few songs we've done, but most of the time I have a riff or like a couple parts that I give to him.
Yes.
We put it together and then we bring it to them.
Yes.
But yeah, we've been getting more into the jams lately, so
Mhm.
we'll see where it goes.
Nice.
We like to have fun.
Whoever's got something to bring to the table, we listen.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Right. Excellent. And I like to end all my interviews with 3 interesting or random facts about yourselves that many people might not know. Since we got 4 here, you can each take one.
Okay.
Pass for now.
Why don't we start with Kenny?
I'm a closed book.
For me,
Yeah.
something they
Fun
don't
fact.
know. I like to read.
I thought he was gonna say
Nice.
like
Love
Green
to
Day.
read.
Books about
As
Green
I was
Day.
always taught, knowledge is power. So yes, I love to read.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
I wasn't. Well, no, not getting that one. Not for this TV station. I was a champion spelling bee kid. Like a bunch of people saw me cry after misspelling words.
Nice.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
All right. Well then, hey, I mean, if we're putting it all out there, I was actually the president of my history team in middle school, and we won competitions.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
On the side of music, I also like to do graphic design and game design for video games, as well as illustrations for comic books and manga and stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, I've published a book called The Seven Scrolls Tutorial. I'm gonna plug that right there. You can be found on Amazon. It's by the talented J.J. Curtin, who's from New York at the time, but he moved to Bridgeport, and we linked up. And I made illustrations for his. What was it? A poetry, prose, fantasy story.
Okay.
Very
Cool.
interesting stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Very
Epic
cool.
poem, I guess.
Yes.
So there's a little something.
Excellent. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the show.
Thank
Happy
you
to
for
be
having
here.
us.
If you want to check out Shane Penguin, please visit the link below. And now we'll cut to a performance from Shane Penguin. So thanks again. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And